The other day about getting a leader in place. I'm sure it's going forward makes you happy.
Oh, no question. I've used kind of the phrase Jim rudder on the ship. Obviously, we have one now. Very impressive at the press conference, and then this morning meeting with our staff. I'm excited to get to know them and continue to develop a relationship with them and work to get this thing moving forward. That's what we all want.
Not to talk about your private conversation, but when you talk to him about where the basketball program is going, what would you say to him?
Well, obviously the biggest thing, and I think the thing that's gotten national news is certainly our, injuries and instability with our roster due to a lot of things we can't control. At the same time, I'm excited about our young guys. I mean, you saw that over the weekend. DJ Williams is getting better. Coleman Lands is getting better. Finke's getting healthier and has played well. Morgan's getting better. I think that stuff's exciting. We got individuals that are improving. Our team is playing its best with this current rendition right now that it's played all season. So, to me, that's what's important. Getting these guys to cap out here down the stretch, I think we're, headed in that direction, Jim. Every day's different. You know that. Every game's different. But right now, I like where we're headed, and got to get a couple of those other guys healthier, but recruiting's going well in terms of that stuff. So the direction, we're excited about. We just got to continue to be patient, which know me well. I'm sometimes not the most patient person, but it's taught me patience.
Is it important to have an Illinois guy?
Support that he could offer for coaches?
No, he and I haven't got into any detail. Okay.
What do you look for in terms of that kind of thing?
In terms of support?
Yeah.
Well, I just think, obviously he mentioned the word trust. Trust is it's a huge word. It's an important word. Having a relationship where, you say something, you do it. As Josh just mentioned, I think that's critical. He and I haven't gotten into details yet in terms of, sitting down, obviously, as to, where we are, what we need moving forward, how we're doing, and I'm excited to get some of his ideas. Obviously he studies leadership. It's what we do. For me, that's the fun part. Is leading a group of staff, support staff, players, student athletes, and trying to get them to reach their potential, not only individually but as a team. So there's some similarities there between our two positions. So I'm excited to get a chance to learn from him.
Like a jolt of energy, a turning of the page kind of?
No question, Shannon. Yeah, I mean, obviously I've said that now when asked about it. I think, more than anything, it just gives us a chance to move forward. I do think it, and hopeful that, it'll reignite, our fan base, our alums, our students, and all kind of get us headed in that same direction. It's the story I tell the players all the time, and certainly no one's at fault. When I say give you this story, it's, obviously Paul has done an amazing job in a very challenging situation while we've been in waiting for this to happen today. But it's the story I tell the players about the bus driver where he gets on the intercom and says, I have good news and bad news. The good news is we're making unbelievable time. The bad news is I have no idea where I'm going. And, now we are going to make unbelievable time, and we know where we're going to be going. And I think that'll be the big difference, and one that I think all of us in this room and certainly across the board on campus are excited about.
He seems to have a lot of similarities to you when I hear him speak.
Hairline?
No,
Yeah,
one
no.
going there. But what was your reaction to what he was saying, his vision?
I just try to read people, and I've had now 2 interactions with him. It's pretty obvious that he's very articulate, has great passion, and loves this place. And I think that those things are amazing qualities to be able to transfer upon a first or second brief meeting or meetings. And obviously just a knowledge of this place. So I think all those things are great. And like I said, I look forward to, I want to learn. I challenge our players all the time to be lifelong learners. And you've got to be open-minded. And obviously with his experience here as a student athlete, his experience being a director of athletics at 2 previous places and being successful and that leadership is an art. It's not objective where I say to you, Jeremy, this is the exact way to lead this group of people every time, A, B, C, D, E, F. I think as you learn, when you're a leader or you're a head coach, there's things maybe you've done in the past that transfer or apply to future teams or a team you're coaching, and then there's other things you have to adapt and be open-minded about. And obviously he's had a great deal of success as a leader. So I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to learn from him.